Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to the Vampire Amazon Challenge in The Sims 4. We are following the reign of Queen Darling Cloudy Snarl, who has recently announced her third pregnancy. While the news has brought stability to the court, some of the ladies are shifting their focus to other matters, like using their newly manifesting powers to charm their peers. After her last hunt, Lady Lily has begun showing signs of such abilities, but along with it has come the danger of being thin-skinned. It is 12 p.m. on Wednesday, and we have some very interesting things going on, guys. Now, in order for us to digest the interesting things that have been going on, I think we need to talk really quickly about the vampiric abilities. One of the reasons that I really like the hunting that the vampires do is that obviously when they hunt, they will increase their vampiric powers, right? And get more points and get more ranks. And every time they rank up, I randomly assign them powers. And within our story, we'll basically say that as the vampires become more powerful, they have certain abilities that manifest within them. It's not something of their own choosing. It's like the powers choose them, right? They don't choose the powers. So abilities manifest within them completely at random, but also weaknesses manifest within them. And Lily has just struck a power we have not messed around with in terms of any of the other vampires. Let's take a look at what exactly she has. So Lily is the first lady to get the vampiric charm, which means she is just going to be way more charming to everyone around her. And you know what? I find this very fascinating for where we are at in the story, because Lily has been trying to get an in for a while now, but everyone still treats her like an outsider. Now that she has this ability that's going to make her so much more charming, I can potentially see Lily maybe taking advantage of that to make the strides she was unable to in the past and get closer to a whole lot of the vampires. So we might start seeing some changes in terms of the relationships. Unfortunately, her abilities have also come with a weakness that she now shares with Miko. Lily, guys, is thin-skinned, so she has to be extra careful when she's out in the sun. She can carry on with her schemes of trying to drag people out there to have them potentially killed, but now she's kind of risking herself too. So I thought we would take a look at that, because I am very, very fascinated about Lily and what she might get up to, because we did see her already trying to become friends with Miko, being two-faced, so I'm curious. But let's jump over to Billy and start going through some of our whims. Well, firstly, honey, I want you to take a shower. Thank you very much. She's gonna take a shower. Yep. Actually, instead of, no, yeah, take a shower. Take a shower. Is Lily upstairs? I think Lily's upstairs. Actually, I know you have, go to your chambers, or go to your quarters, take a bath over here. I know the kids are upstairs, the crown princess and prince. It's kind of nice that they're sitting down and talking on your bed for some reason, but shoo them out, go take a bath, and then we can go through what it is that you want to do. Billy, guys, wants to share some ideas. So let's see who she has the closest relationship with. She has a 29 with Miko, 100 with Lily, 100 with Akira, and 88 with the Queen. Now, up until this point, she has continuously been going to Akira to talk about things, especially, things like ideas. But if both of them 100, how do we decide who she has the better relationship with? Well, she has an amazing compatibility with Lily and a good compatibility with Akira, which means she is going to be talking to Lady Lily. And I think this is so cool because it ties back to the fact that now Lily has this ability that makes her so much more charming. So I can totally see someone like Billy finally giving Lily an into her circle, finally inviting Lily, having a private conversation with Lily. Basically everything that Lily has been dying for up until this point is now gonna, be fulfilled to a degree, because she has a power that compels other vampires to be more accepting of her or more attracted to her. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen on that front. Can we not challenge to a sword and just take a bath? Is it because the bath is like in a direction that you can't get into? What if I like swap it around? Can you get in now? That's the only thing I can think of. Yes, okay, so the bath was in the wrong direction, I think. Or was it not? Was it not? What is wrong with the bath? This should be fine. What are you doing? It should be fine. Well, I don't know if I can chase the little boy away. Like, the princess has left. The princess has left. Can we not take a bath? Nope. I think it's because he's not going away. For some reason, he's like stuck in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, honey, you're gonna have to like go down and take a shower. I am so sorry. Can she fly? She does not have the ability to fly here. My bad. She's gonna have to go all the way down and take a shower. But I think, is Lily downstairs by now? I don't know where Lily is floating around, but she's gonna go down. We're gonna leave the prince in her quarters to do whatever the heck he was doing. We're gonna take a shower because she like absolutely stinks, and then we're gonna seek out Lily, and she is going to talk to Lily about some of her ideas regarding court, or you know, she's kind of including Lily. She's not entirely clear what she wants to talk about, I imagine. She just feels this need to be around Lily right now, which has never really been the case before. So that is, yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on, because Billy is becoming more and more an important person in the court. So okay, you go ahead and do this. While you're doing that, actually, our garden, guys, is not doing too good. I think Akira might have to dispose of like the dead plants that we have, because we have some dead plants, unfortunately. We got a couple dead plants, which is quite sad. We'll have to replant them. Okay, she's gonna go and do that. Don't challenge Billy. Oh my goodness, don't challenge Billy. Go work on the garden. Billy, let's go find... okay, Lily might not be too happy, because it's kind of funny that Billy is doing to Lily what the queen was doing to her, in terms of, you know, a rude awakening. But with the type of vampirist that Lily is, I imagine she would kind of wake up in excitement, because she just attracted a vampirist to her in her sleep, you know? It's like her powers are actually taking effect and she's seeing it for the first time. And I think she would be very, very proud of herself and impressed at her sudden progress, and almost think as though her fate has completely changed. Obviously, she has no control over this power that has suddenly manifested in her, but is kind of changing her fortunes in a way. So Billy, let's go inside. She is going to, maybe not rudely, she's going to kindly wake up Lily and say that there was something she wanted to talk to her about. Lily is going to be maybe a little bit frazzled, you know, by this unexpected visitor. But I feel like she's someone who... I feel like she's someone who would be very excited by this. So let's share some brilliant ideas with Lily. Let's come and talk out into in the hallway. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, these two are not roommates, but they live on the same floor. Like, their quarters are right next to each other. And then you have, you know, Akira and Miko, who are downstairs next to each other. So it kind of makes sense that maybe Billy would start potentially seeking Lily out more to talk, because they are right next to one another. So okay, Lily, I think, is feeling as though her day has started brilliant. Can she set her... Wait, no. Where is her vampiric? Yeah, she's gonna use that alluring visage whenever she can. Whenever, wherever she can. Okay, so she's waking up, already feeling good about this. I don't know how long this lasts, actually. 4 hours. So this lasts 4 hours. Okay, yeah, she's gonna feel pretty good. Okay, now we're on to Miko. Miko is down here once more with Anaya. Let's see, she wants to do something romantic. Who does she have the closest relationship with? She has a 29 with Billy, a 54 with the Queen, a 64 with Lily, and a 77 with Akira. So she's gonna go to Akira. Now, last time she was feeling down, Akira was being quite receptive to her advances, or you know, she was being nice in a way. She's gonna give a gloomy compliment. So maybe Miko feels as though things between her and Akira are kind of getting better a little bit. Is Akira gonna come down to her maybe? Oh my goodness, she has like all these trees to dispose. Okay, let's like end this temporarily so you can go talk to Miko. Honey, where are you even going? Where are you even going? Okay, oh, Miko's coming to her. Okay, Miko's gonna go. She's gonna give her a very gloomy compliment. She's feeling a little bit sad, emotional, exhausted. She is maybe feeling a little bit hopeful of the fact that Akira, like whatever happened between her and Akira, has been forgiven and forgotten, and they can kind of start to become friends again. So she is going to give a half-hearted, I think, compliment to Akira, probably also being a little bit unsure about whether or not they really have become friends again. So let's go ahead and see how this works out, whether or not Akira is still sympathizing with her. And it seems as though everything's going... Oh. So it seems as though, guys, in the most unexpected way, after, I think, resisting whatever it was that Akira and Miko had, when Miko stopped trying to be as forward and she started being more friendly and more calm, I think her feelings have finally gotten across to Akira, and Akira has kind of accepted that, you know what, when you were feeling down and everyone was ridiculing you and ignoring you, a part of me did want to be there for you, and a part of me still wants to be there for you. I can't, even though I feel like I should cut you off, I can't exactly cut you off the way I thought I could. So guys, I like that. Miko, you made that one compliment. You didn't keep it going too long. You didn't do anything else flirtatious. You kind of walked away. Guys, this might be like the new era of Miko. I like it. That was a bit unexpected because Akira has spent so long resisting, but I kind of like that. Maybe Miko had to reach like a really bad low for Akira to realize the kind of relationship or friendship maybe they had, for Akira to realize her feelings in their entirety. Akira, what's going on with you? She wants to win a game of chess. I think Akira needs to like re-strategize. The thing with Miko has been a little bit unexpected, and it has kind of brought out these feelings bubbling within her, and like now she needs to figure out what the heck she's going to do. So who does she have the closest relationship with? She has a 61 with the Queen, a 79 with Lily, a 100 with Billy, and a 79 with Miko. So she's definitely going to play some chess with Billy. And I think she's gonna go and we'll pull her down here. She'll come and play. It's cool that she can mentor, but she's gonna play. Where's Billy? Where the heck did Billy go? Billy, where are you at? Billy's upstairs. Can we grab Billy here? No, okay, I'm gonna, you go down here and I'll call Billy down as well. Billy, can you, Akira wants to play chess with you. She needs to like rethink and re-strategize what's going on. This has caught her a little bit off guard. It wasn't something she was planning on. Is Miko gardening? Oh no. She got a gardening skill from where though? I don't know. That's fine. Akira, can we go? She's been sucked into a sword fight with Lily. But can we go? They were fighting earlier on today as well. Can we go downstairs? Can we go downstairs? We need to play chess, Akira. Lily has distracted you temporarily, but we actually need to like re-strategize. You need to talk to Billy. You need to talk out your feelings to Billy and see if Billy maybe has any advice for you about how you're going to approach this. Now's an important time because her daughter is in court and Akira is making all these efforts and strides to get her daughter to connect with Crown Princess Zara. Some of you also made the point that Akira could be trying to set up a marriage between Zuleika and Zara, but also kind of secure Prince Zoro as a breeder for her daughter Zuleika, which would kind of help Akira's granddaughter, because if Prince Zoro is the father of Zuleika's child is going to be born with extra influence, because of the paternal lineage. So it's definitely something to think about. She's got a lot on her mind. And now there's this thing with Miko. I mean, she is a little bit more stable than she was previously. Now she has multiple things to balance. She's kind of more important in court to, Billy and to the queen. She's becoming friendlier with the queen. So, I don't know, maybe Akira is starting to reconsider some of the ideas she had before about keeping Miko at a distance. Plus, she has been seeing the relationship between Billy and the queen bloom, and as someone who kind of has a thing going with the queen, maybe Billy's going to be able to show her that you can still have a relationship and be able to make progress in court. Like, it's not going to sabotage you in a way. Sometimes it might even be beneficial. With Lily, she is coming down. She wants to play cards. Okay, obviously she's gonna want to gather. She's definitely want to gather some of these vampires with her, alluring visage out here. So let's see. Oh, this is very interesting that even though she hates children, I think, right? Yeah. Even though Lily hates children, she has a very different relationship with the royals compared to the nobles. Like, with Princess Zara and Zoro, she has a positive relationship with them, but she already has a relationship in the red with Zuleika. She does not like Zuleika, and she's not shy about it. Damn. Okay. Well, she is gonna want to play cards, I think, with Zuleika, with Zara, and then... Oh, I don't know who... Between the Queen and Miko... Wait, I need to check this out. Sorry. Between the Queen and Miko, who does she have less relationship with? She's got a 58 with the Queen, and she's got a 64. Okay, it's gonna be the Queen. So she's gonna play cards with Zuleika, Zara, and Queen Darling. The kids, and then... obviously the all-important monarch, right? She can mentor Billy in logic. Well, that is fascinating. That is very fascinating. Now, I could see Lily, the reason why she has these three at the table, I can see her trying to maybe sabotage the efforts that Akira is trying to make. So when Akira was getting this group together at the table, she was obviously trying to matchmake between Zuleika and Zara. I can see Lily pulling them on a table together and maybe trying to disprove a match between the daughters, or trying to show how they're not a good pairing because they don't get along, or they're mismatched, or they have differences in their viewpoints. I imagine she's kind of slyly giving her counters to this thing. And it's so funny how Zara kind of, because of her impatient personality, just walked away, didn't want to be a part of this conversation. She went and, she sat down next to Billy. I love that. She wants to sit down next, across from Billy and kind of watch the game instead. And then I love how Akira saw an opening. She came and sat down to kind of take control of the situation, almost as though, no, Lily, you're not going to rewrite the narrative that I've been trying to set for my daughter. You're not going to sabotage her like that. I love it. I love it. And finally, with Queen Darling, she, guys, wants to officially court Lady Billy. So this whole time, the Queen and Billy have been having, yes, a romantic relationship. They've been flirting more or less, but it hasn't been an official thing. There's been no official announcement. There's been no officialness to whatever flirtationship they have going on, but that has kind of changed. The Queen wants to start taking Billy seriously in her relationship and she wants to officially court her. So she's actually gonna go to Billy while everyone is down here, and she's gonna ask Billy to become her romantic partner. So literally in front of everyone's eyes, Billy is becoming more and more important, and she has said yes. Okay, there we go. That is adorable. I know I was having some doubts about the two of them being with each other, and I wasn't sure how I viewed the queen being with Billy. I'm hopeful that this means she will kind of stop treating Billy like a lackey, or she might start to understand or try and understand Billy a little bit more and maybe put down her queen persona when it comes to her relationship with Billy. But I suppose in order for that to be a thing, Billy would have to kind of put down her guard and be the same way. But we all know that part of why Billy is with the queen is to kind of take advantage of the fact that Darling is queen. So I don't know, guys. And it seems as though our lovely queen is in her 3rd trimester, which is very, very nice. Hold on, Queenie, hold on. She is due, I think, 11 a.m. the next day. So I'm going to have to think about whether or not I want to kind of move along to the birth, or I want to work on some other things. Let me mull over that. Lady Miko's controversial son, Lord Yorick, has become an infant, so we are taking a look at him in Cass. He is growing up to be a cautious boy under the care of his father and the male vampires, but there is so much of his mother in him. In terms of genetics, he has black hair and dark blue eyes. And I'm sorry, but I think this might be the cutest baby we've had in the series, period. He looks so adorable and I wish I could just squish him. But it has me excited knowing these genes will be available to us once he becomes an immortal. And I'm just realizing that so far we've had a wonderful variety of genetics. Every baby that's been born so far has come out with a different eye color, which is really cool because it spices up the appearances. But with that said and done, I am going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time when we have the Queen's 4th baby. Yeah, bye-bye.